or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Hope you guys are... Yes, manifesting moksha. Thank you for tuning in. I've had a couple of requests for thoracic spine, so we're definitely going to do that. Akimi, I got you, girl. We're going to do some leg work. And Niall, we're going to do some shoulders. So...
You asked, they can listen to you properly?
Oh, yes. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? I just got this new microphone. Let's see if it works.
Is it off?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can everyone hear me? Give me a comment. Let me know that you can hear me. Mm.
Wow, how hard do I?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you, Master. Okay. Okay. Let's get started. I'm just going to keep this here so I can see what's going on. Okay. Who's ready for some yoga? But as I was just posting, first we're going to start with the Gayatri mantra, which is one of the oldest and most powerful Vedic mantras. So everyone come to a comfortable seat on your mat. And before we begin singing or chanting our mantra, let's just take a few moments, take some deep breaths, and ground down. Maybe close your eyes here. Take a deep inhale. Feel that inhale moving down your body, bringing your spine into alignment, rooting your sit bones. And take a deep exhale, feeling the tension leaving your shoulders, your jaw, and your mind. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And as you breathe, as you ground down, I want you to set an intention for your practice. So when we move our bodies with our breath, we cultivate and create energy. So where do you want to send that energy today? Since we are stretching and opening so many different parts of the body, I'm going to set the intention for health. Health of ourselves and health of the world. Let's take 1 more breath together, in through the nose and out through the nose. Bring your hands to heart center. Before we begin our mantra, we'll say 1 Om and then we'll sing the mantra together. First time I'll go slowly so you can repeat the words. And then second and third time we'll go the regular pace for the Gayatri mantra. If you know this, please sing along. Shout it out, and let's send this energy, these vibrations out into the world, all over the world. Okay, so let's begin with an Om. Take 1 cleansing breath, inhale, and exhale. Inhale to sing. Om Pur Bhuva savitur varenyam, Bargo devasya dhimahi, Dio yo na prachodaya, Om Bhurбhuva Svaha, Tat savitur varenyam, Bargo devasya dhimahi, Dio yo na prachodaya, Om Bhurбhuva Svaha, Tat savitur varenyam, Bargo devasya dhimahi, Dio yo na prachodaya. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Okay, hopefully everyone could hear that and you could sing along. If you guys have any questions, you can write me a comment or message, and I'm happy to share any and all knowledge I have. I've been working a lot on mantras these last couple days actually, so if you have any questions about the Gayatri mantra, throw them my way. So with that vibration circulating and emanating from us and from our mats, let's begin our flow. We'll begin with a gentle warm-up. So just bring your hands to heart center. And on an inhale, lift your arms up. And on an exhale, bring your right hand down to your right hip and slowly pull that left arm up and over to the right. If you can walk your right fingertips over and maybe even come down to your forearm here. Just make sure that your left hip bone is planted. Take a few breaths. Just opening up the intercostals, the muscles between the rib cage. One more breath here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, go over to the other side. Oh yeah. One more breath. Good. Inhale, come up. And from here, we're going to start on those shoulders. So, bending your right elbow, bring your right hand between your shoulder blades. And then using your left hand, just push that elbow down. If you can sweep your arm around. I'll give an example. You can sweep your arm around and hook your hands. But if you can't reach, if it's like this, you can just grab your shirt and use that as leverage here. If this feels good, either with your grip or with the shirt, you can begin to fold forward, and this will deepen the stretch in the shoulder blades. So let's just take one more breath here, wherever you might be. And on an inhale, slowly rise up. Release your bottom hand first, so your left hand, jawline with your right hand. Extend left hand out. Take an inhale, breathe into your spine. And on your exhale, gently pull over to the right. So you should feel this in your neck on the left side. And if you want to take it a step further and go even deeper into this neck stretch, just gently bring that left hand down. Oh yeah. If you've been typing all day like me, this feels so good. Exactly what you need after being on the computer and working. You can also walk your fingertips forward, and this will stretch a different part of the neck. Make sure that you're keeping that pull gently on the left jawline. You can also walk your fingertips back behind you. And also, always remember to keep your spine straight. So if you begin to hunch, just breathe and straighten your spine. Come back to center if you did go for either of the forward or backwards variations. And inhale, lift the left hand. Exhale. Release your grip, keep your head where it is, and just use your 2 peace fingers on the left hand to push your face back to facing forward. Okay, let's do the other side. So now inhale, lift the left arm, place the left hand between the shoulder blades behind you, and right arm can either push the elbow down or come around, hook your hands, or grab your shirt depending on where you're at. And if it feels okay, fold forward. And take 2 more breaths here. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. If you went for a forward fold, on an inhale, use your core to gently rise up. Release your right hand, and then release your left, but bring your left hand to frame your right jawline. Extend that right arm out. Take a breath in, breathe into your spine. Make sure that it's nice and straight, nice and aligned. And on your exhale, pull over to the left. Find your variation, either leaving your hand extended, and if you do this, you can get a really nice forearm stretch too if you spread your fingers nice and wide. Or you can bring your fingertips down to the mat and walk them forwards or backwards. Just listen to your body and visualize all the lights and clean energy that you're bringing to your body here, focusing on that intention of health and well-being. Bring that right hand back to center if it's not already there, and on an inhale, lift it up. Exhale, release your grip on the jawline, but again, just use your 2 peace fingers on the right hand to push your chin back to center. Good. So from here, just bring your hands onto your knees, and we're just going to make small circles with the neck going one direction. And switch, we'll go the other way. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So our neck is nice and warmed up. Our shoulders are a little bit warmed up. Maybe a couple more circles. And let's find our way onto our hands and knees for some cat. Alyssa, this is for the thoracic spine, one of many. So make sure that your knees are underneath your hips and your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. On your inhale, you're going to roll the shoulders back, open the heart, push the belly down, and look forward and up for cow. Okay, good. And on your exhale, you're going to curl in, navel to spine, making your way up your spine. Bring your chin to your chest for cat. Go nice and slow. moving all the way up your spine. And exhale, curling in, looking towards yourself, looking towards your heart, towards your place of intention. Take 2 more, inhaling for cow, and exhaling for cat. It's really important that you go nice and slow so that you can feel the stretch in the spine, feel the openness and the space that you're creating. Come back to your neutral tabletop, and we're going to give a little love to the shoulders. So on an inhale, lift the left arm high. And on an exhale, bring the left arm through the space created with the right and bring the left ear down to your mat. Pulling the heartstrings or threading the needle. A couple of options here. You can walk that right hand forward. Well, yeah, you can. You can walk your right foot back. You can also go for a half bind, wrapping that right arm around you and grabbing for the inside of the left thigh. A really nice and fun other variation here, if you want to challenge your balance, just make sure that you're grounded here, is to reach back with that right hand for your right foot and kick your right foot into your right hand. So you're not only opening your shoulder on the left side, but you're also opening it on the right side, and you're getting a nice quad stretch. Oh yeah. Make sure you lower down nice and slowly. Whatever variation that you went for, begin to walk that right hand back underneath your right elbow when it's bent at a 90-degree bend. Push your right hand into the mat, and on an inhale, unwind, lifting that left arm high. And exhale, bring it down. Let's go on to the other side. Go this way so you can see better. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. And find your variation, either walking that left hand out in front of you, coming behind, going for the bind, or challenging yourself and going for that grab. Wherever you are, just take 2 more breaths. Feel that opening in your shoulder. 1 more breath. Begin to bring that left hand back down underneath the left elbow. And on an inhale, open up. Right arm comes high. Exhale, bring the right hand down to meet the left. So from here, we're going to come into a nice deep shoulder opener, Anahatasana, heart melting pose, also known as puppy dog pose. So keeping your knees bent, if you can keep your feet flat on the mat, do so that you have a 90-degree bend in your knees. But if you have knee pain and you don't have a blanket, you can always tuck your toes, and this will help take a little bit of weight off of the kneecaps. From here, keeping your knees where they are, keeping your hips where they are, just begin to walk your hands forward, straightening your arms out and bringing your heart down to the mat. Bring your chin down to the mat. Anahatasana, so visualize your heart melting into the earth here, giving all the love to Pachamama. Restoring her health as we're restoring our own. Take 2 more breaths here. One more breath. And on your next inhale, slowly walk your hands back towards your knees And once again, find yourself in a tabletop position. Tuck your toes if they're not already tucked. And let's flow through one more slow cat-cow. So inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart. Look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, curl in, navel to spine, moving up the spine, chin to chest. From here, just lift the knees 2 inches off the mat. And take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more breath in. And on your exhale, straighten the legs, bring the hips high, and come into Parvatasana, mountain pose. So stay in your mountain. I'm just going to give a quick pointer that was just given in my teacher's live class if you saw it beforehand. And that is to put your hand like this. If you can see, rather than having it like this, bring your 4 fingers into 2 pairs. And that can help with any slippage, and it can help with any wrist pain. And if you can't do that, don't worry, just listen to your body. But let's take 2 breaths here, bending one knee and then the other, letting your head hang nice and heavy. And let's come back to our breath. Let's pair up our breath and pair up our intention for health of the world, for wellness of the world. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Look towards your hands at the top of your space. And on an inhale, slowly, intentionally walk your feet to meet your hands. Exhale, Padhatasana, forward fold. You can grab your ankles, you can grab your big toes, your hands can come on either side of your feet. Whatever feels good to your body for your flow. Good. Inhale, slowly, slowly rise up. And we're gonna flow through one round of Bhujanga Namaskar. It's really nice. It's going to get us the heat built, maybe a little bit of sweat. It's going to feel really good, and there's lots of stretches in there for the legs and the thoracic spine. And some for the shoulders too. Okay, so from your mat, from the top of your mat, you're going to take 3 steps back. 1, Bu, 2, Zhang, 3, Ga. Bhujanga Cobra pose. From here, start in Samastiti. Roll your shoulders back. Engage your glutes, your thighs, your core. Like a soldier going into battle. Your heart completely open, unguarded. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, lift your arms high. Exhale, drag your thumbs down the midline. Bring your elbows to touch, and then bring your hands to heart center. For Pranamasana, Namaste pose. Take a moment here. Close your eyes. Come back to your intention, be it for health or something else, anything else that you're ready to gain, that you're ready to manifest. Blink the eyes open. And on an inhale, lift the arms high up above you. Interlace the fingers and push the palms towards the ceiling. So you're getting a really nice side body stretch. Come onto your toes and bring your heels together for Tadasana palm tree pose. Let's take 2 more breaths here. When I was practicing this morning, I felt overwhelmed with gratitude for the amount of times this year that I've been able to do palm tree pose while looking at palm trees. Really amazing. It's the little things. Good. On an exhale, lower those heels down. Bring your hands back to prayer. Interlace the fingers, but release the pointer fingers. Take a breath in, point up, stretch, and exhale, fold forward so that your body comes to a 90-degree angle. Somuku Asana. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, pull over to the right, but try and keep those hips square. Try and keep the weight evenly distributed in both feet, so you're not going like this, but it's more controlled, more intentional. Very intense stretch. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, go over to the left. Again, focus on those hips. Focus on your foundation. Inhale, center. And exhale, forward fold. Grab your ankles. Halfway lift, straighten your spine. Exhale, pull your body towards your legs. You can bend your knees as much as you need here. Padhatasana. Foot to head pose. Okay, inhale, halfway lift. So bring your fingertips to the mat in front of you. Your spine is straight. Uttanasana. And this is why we took 3 steps back, because now we're gonna do Bakasana, crane pose, but we're just gonna do Ekapada Pakasana, so one-legged crane. So I want everyone to try. I know some people are scared of this pose. I guess in the West it's better known as crow pose, which is just a misconception. It's actually crane pose, Bakasana. So plant your hands down, bend your elbows as if you're doing a push-up, and then bring your knees onto your triceps. And since it is Ekapada, just lift one foot, your right foot. If you want to go for full Bakasana, feel free. We're going to hold here for 2 more breaths. So listen to your body wherever you are. Respect that. Good. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Step back, come into a high plank. Uttita Chaturanga. So make sure you push those shoulders up. You're not slumping down. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop down to your knees, chest, chin, so that the elbows scrape against the ribcage on the way down for Guru Namaskara. Straighten the legs out, bottom of the feet to the mat. Feet come together like the tail of a snake. But if you have any lower back pain here, you can always bring a little bit of space between your feet. Exhale, bring your forehead down to the mat. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, peel your heart up off of the mat, and look forward and up for Bhujanga. Exhale, forehead down, tuck the toes. Inhale, high plank, and exhale, Parvatasana. Once again, coming into our mountain pose. Maybe play with putting your fingers that special way and see if you feel a difference here. Okay, let's go on to the right side. So inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, but try and keep that left heel planted. So you're not hinging forward, but you're using your core. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Now hinge forward and place that right foot in between your hands at the top of your space. For Ashvasanchalasana, variation, bring your palms up so that your wrists are gently pushing into the mat and your body weight is resting on that right thigh. Back leg is still strong and engaged. Always option to drop down to your back knee if you need a little extra support, but always, always look forward. where you want to go, where you want your intention of health and wellness to flow. Breathe in. Exhale, drop down to your back knee. Bring your palms to frame that front foot. So if you can, bring that left foot flat onto your mat. Roll your shoulders back. Open your heart as wide as you can, as much space as you can here. If you can touch the mat on either side, it feels so good. This is for the thoracic spine. Roll forward. Bring your hands together, interlace just your thumbs, and rise up. Anjaneyasana. Low lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes and step back high plank. Second round of Bhujanga. First, come into Guru. So drop down to knees, chest, chin. Straighten the legs out. Inhale, rise up. Cobra pose. Exhale, release down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, high plank. And exhale, Parvatasana. Make sure that your feet are at your center so they're together. This will help with your balance when we inhale and lift the left leg behind us. Exhale, knee to nose. Use the core 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Place the left foot in between the hands at the top of your space. Ashvasanjalasana with the wrist stretch variation. So bring your palms up. So they're like this. And look forward. Another nice little option that you can do here is the spring technique, bouncing up and down. Just go nice and slow. Don't be going too fast, but this will help open the hip on the right side. Take a breath in, come back to your breath. Come back to your intention. Flip your palms, and on an exhale, drop that back knee down. Again, if you can, if it feels okay, make sure that your foot is flat. If not, you can keep your toes tucked or you can grab a blanket here. Inhale, roll forward, open up. Again, if you can bring your fingertips down to the mat here, feels really good. Exhale, scoop forward, and inhale, rise. Feel that stretch in your spine, in your abdomen, and in your side bodies. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, place your hands down, lift your back knee, step back, high plank. Last vinyasa for this flow. Drop down to your knees, chest, chin, straighten the legs out. Inhale, rise, cobra pose. Bhujanga, body, mind, spirits. Health and wellness to all 3. Exhale, release down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Parvatasana. This time, bring a little bit of space between the feet. Bring your heels together. Bend your knees and lift your hips high for Chitta Asana. Look forward like a cheetah about to pounce. Take a breath. And now step forward for our second round of Ekapada Bakkha Asana. So if you want to go for full Bakasana, you can, or we're just going to lift the left foot this time. So palms are flat in front of you, bend the elbows, knees come into the armpits or onto the triceps. Ooh, ooh. And lift just the left leg. or lift both. 2 more breaths. Exhale, release down. Use your 2 peace fingers to grab your big toes. Take a breath in, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, pull your body towards your legs. Padgunantasana. Release your grip. Bring your hands out in front of you once again for Uttanasana. Now keeping your spine where it is so that your body is still folded, just bring your arms up and bring your palms to prayer above your head. Lift up to that 90-degree angle for Stomakuasana, and then rise all the way up to standing. Inhale, pull up towards the ceiling. Again, keep that weight evenly distributed in your feet, and on an exhale, pull over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, go over to the left. Inhale, center. And second round of Tadasana. So interlace your fingers, push your palms up towards the ceiling, come onto your toes, heels come to touch. If this is too much for your balance, you can bring your heels apart. But just feel that stretch in your entire body from the tips of your toes, moving all the way up to the tips of your fingers. Take one more breath here. Exhale, lower down. Bring your hands to prayer. And slowly, elbows to touch, then thumbs come down the midline to heart center, Pranamasana. So you should really feel your heart beating here. We're waking it up. Close your eyes, come back to your intention. And with that intention, I want you to picture something right now that you're thankful for. Something that deserves your gratitude, that deserves this heartbeat that's beating into your thumbs right now. Okay. Blink the eyes open, keeping this gratitude in your mind. Let's move forward. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, fold forward. Once again, Padhatasana. Hands can either come down to the side of your feet or you can grab your ankles. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands down so they're on either side of your feet and bend your knees. We're going to start with everybody's favorite and a little work for the legs, Akimi, Utkatasana, chair pose. So knees are bent. Inhale, lift the arms high and sit deep into your chair. But keep your tailbone tucked so you're not sticking your booty out, but your spine is straight and engaged. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Inhale, bring your arms high, keep your legs exactly as they are. We're working those thighs. Exhale, hands to prayer. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, down and fold forward. Padhatasana. Plant your hands and step back, come into Parvatasana, mountain pose. Once again. So in your mountain pose, we're going to take 2 cleansing breaths in through the nose and a full exhale through the mouth. 2 more, getting rid of any negative energy, any negative feelings. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. 1 more all together. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the feet together so that they're at the center behind you. Again, let your head hang heavy. So shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head maybe. Just kidding. Inhale, lift your right leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale back. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, 1 more time. Stretch. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring that right foot in between your hands at the top of your space. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Ashwasanchalasana, low lunge. Actually, horse riding pose is what Ashwasanchalasana means. So if you haven't already, drop that back knee down. Keep your toes tucked, or you can bring your foot flat for this first part. Use your right hand and push onto your right knee or your right thigh to push yourself up. We're gonna go for a twist. So from here, extend, bring that left arm out in front of you, and then hinge forward, bring your left armpit to the outside of your right knee, and then bring your right hand on top of your left hand for prayer. Push your shoulder into your knee and push your knee into your shoulder. Tuck your back toes, and if you feel it, you feel the balance, you can lift that back knee off of the earth. But listen to your body, what feels good? What is adding to your wellness and your health? If this is hurting you in any way, listen to your body, drop that back knee, and just focus on the shoulder opener, the heart opener here. You can even open your arms, letting your heart be completely open to the intention that you're setting, that you're manifesting. Good, drop that back knee down if it's not already dropped. Bring your hands back to prayer if they're not already there. Inhale, unwind, lifting the arms high. And tuck your back foot flat on the mat for another round of Anjane, but with a twist. So lean back, creating this crescent moon shape with your body, but then bring your left arm forward, right arm behind you. Twist. Option to stay here or to reach back with your left hand, right hand, for your left leg. Come back to your twist, tuck your back toes, and on an inhale, rise up. So you're in a crescent lunge with a twist. Inhale, open arms forward, and then open all the way to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. And we're gonna bring our focus back to the shoulders while we're working the legs. Keep the legs exactly as they are. And then bring your right arm on top of your left for Garandasana arms, eagle arms. If this is too much, just give yourself a hug. Give yourself some love. It all starts here with yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself so that you can love the world and take care of the world. Keep your drishti, your focus, over that right shoulder still. Keep that bend in your front knee. One more breath in. And exhale, open up. From here, straighten that front leg out, and then bring your right foot to parallel the left. So both of your feet are at 90 degrees. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And then turn your toes in just a little bit. Just make sure that they're not pointing out. This is not what we want. We either want them at 90 degrees or your toes in just a little bit, because we are gonna go for a forward fold. If you have any lower back pain right now, skip the forward fold and just stay here with your hands interlaced, arms straight, heart open to the ceiling. But if you want to go for the forward fold, prasarita, fold at the hips, keep the spine straight, and let the head hang heavy. Take a deep breath in and out. If you went for the forward fold, bring your hands back down to your lower back. Inhale, roll the shoulders back so that you're opening your heart to the ground. And then use your core to rise up. Good. Release the arms. And now we're going to bring our feet, as I said not to bring them before, we're going to bring them like that. So now you're going to bring your toes to face the outside corners of your mat so we can do a little goddess pose. This is going to be really, really nice for the legs, Akimi, again. Start with your hands at heart center, always coming back to your heart to start, coming back to your intention. Take a breath in. And then on your exhale, bend your knees and sit low for your goddess. Your hands can stay here if this feels good. Your hands can come onto your knees if this feels good. Or you can dance. Maybe you have some music, which I don't know. Do you guys want me to play music in these live classes? Someone write me a comment, let me know. Find your goddess pose. Feel like a goddess. Regardless of your gender, you have feminine and masculine energy, Pingala and Ida. 2 more breaths. I just saw how ridiculous I look dancing. I've never seen that before. I just always do it in class. Cool. Sit a little deeper, last breath. Hands back to heart center, and on an inhale, straighten your legs out. Switch your back foot to 45 degrees, your front toes to point towards the front of your space. And you'll know that your back foot is at 45 degrees because you'll be able to draw 2 lines that parallel the long edges of your mat. Inhale, bring your arms high. Exhale, begin to fold forward, stopping at a 90-degree angle, just like Somakuasana, but with that front leg extended. Stay here, or option to fold all the way forward for pyramid pose. Some more love for the legs, for the hamstrings, and for the IT band. If you're at the 90-degree angle, lower those hands down. Bend your front knee. Switch your back foot onto your toe mound, so you are in Ashvasanchalasana, and plant your hands, step back high plank. Go through your flow, your vinyasa, bhujangasana, or if chaturanga dandasana is your preference, feel free to flow with that. But I'm gonna do bhujangasana. So drop down to knees, chest, chin, guru, namaskara. Straighten the legs out, feet come together, forehead down. Inhale, rise up. Like a cobra, rising up, slithering. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Parvatasana, mountain pose. Coming back to our foundation, strong, sturdy, unmoving. Let's take 2 cleansing breaths here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more, inhale and exhale.
Inhale, lift the left leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, then place that left foot in between your hands at the top of your space. Ashvasanchalasana. Drop down your back knee. Use your left hand on your left leg to push yourself up. Extend right arm out in front of you. Find your twist. Bring your right armpit to the outside of the left knee. And find your prayer hands. If you want to go for that open heart, feel free here. And if you want to lift that back knee, feel free here. Again, always, I like to give tons of variations because your body is always feeling different. It's always changing. So listen to your body. Maybe you could do something yesterday that you can't do, or maybe you can't do something that you could do yesterday. Just listen. One more breath. Good. Drop down that back knee. Untuck your toes if you can. If not, because you have knee pain, keep your toes tucked. Listen to your body. And rise up. Going for that twist. Right arm forward, left arm behind you. Maybe you reach back, grabbing for opposite leg and extending the left arm, right arm, above you. Come back to your center and then come into your twist if you're not already there. Tuck your back toes and on an inhale, rise up, 90-degree bend in your front knee, crescent lunge with a twist. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, open up. Switch really quick into your warrior two. So for Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2, easy key to remember is 90-90. Warrior 2 equals 90-90. 90-degree bend in your front knee, 90-degree angle in your back foot so that it parallels the short edge of your mat. Your arms are extended. You look over the forward-facing hand, but we're doing those Garandasana arms. So bring your left arm over top your right. Give yourself a hug. If this is enough, just stay here. Just don't straighten that leg out. Keep that engagement. Keep that opening in your hips, that stretching in your thighs. And look over that left shoulder. Two more breaths. One more breath. Unwind. Straighten your front leg out. Switch your front foot to match your back foot so that they're both at 90 degrees. And for our second round of Prasarita, so we interlace our fingers. I said this in the last class, but still gonna say it again. Make sure that you go for the opposite grip. So your natural grip is with one pinky on top, so make it feel unnatural and go with the opposite pinky on top. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Again, option to turn your toes in just a little bit if you're going for that forward fold, or if you're just staying in the heart opener, stay there with your feet at 90 degrees. Options, options, options. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Let those arms hang heavy above your head. And as you're bowing to the earth, and with a humble spirit, come back to your intention. Health of self, health of the world, wellness of self, wellness to the world. Or whatever else it is that you're manifesting today with your magic, with your breath and your movement.
If you went for the forward fold, bring your hands back down to your lower back. Roll your shoulders back so that you come to a halfway lift with your spine straight, and then engage your core. Use your core to lift yourself back up. Okay, release your arms. Second round of goddess. So turn your toes to face the outside corners of your mat. Hands come to heart center. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, sit low, and go for your goddess. Does your goddess dance? Is your goddess still? Or there's this other really fun variation where you can bring your hands above you and you can swing your sword like a powerful warrior goddess. It's a good hip opener too. I really wonder what I look like right now. Whatever your variation, 3 more breaths. For health of your body, health of your mind, health of your spirit. Good. 1 more breath. Bring your hands back to heart center. Inhale, straighten the legs out. Switch your back foot to 45 degrees, sorry. And your front leg straight out in front of you for our second round of pyramid pose. So inhale, bring your arms high. Exhale, fold forward for that 90-degree angle. Stay here. If you need a little relief and you want to go into the leg stretch, bring your hands down to frame your front foot. If not, stay here for 2 more breaths. Exhale, bring your hands down to frame that front foot. Switch your back toes to your toe mounds, bend your front knee, Ashva, and then stand back, high plank. Go through your flow, your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, guru, namaskara. Straighten the legs out. Rise up, cobra pose. Or upward facing dog, whatever your preference is. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Parvatasana. Once we're all in Parvatasana, take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. And come down to your knees. Oh, I want to see these comments. Oh, hi guys. It's good to see everybody. Okay, so from here, I don't know how to do this. Okay, from here we're on our knees. And we're gonna do a little toe stretch. So I want you to tuck your toes and first come to standing on your knees with your toes tucked. Arms come high. And exhale, you're gonna lower down onto your heels. Inhale, come up. So I want you to tuck your toes. How do I do this? And first come to exhale, lower down onto the heels. Cool. At least I know that you can hear me. Okay, inhale up. Exhale, lower. Okay, inhale up. And now we're going to try something a little different. This is going to be for the lower back and for the thighs. If you have a block, you can put it in between your legs so that you are making sure that your thighs are doing the work here. But if not, just tuck your tailbone and we're going to push our hips forward.
So bring your arms out in front of you so that they're parallel to the earth. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, you're gonna lean back 45 degrees. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. So if you're feeling any pain, we're gonna do 3 more. If you're feeling any pain in your lower back, just bring your focus to tucking that tailbone. So you're not lowering like this. There's engagement and you're using your thighs. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come forward. Bring the feet flat onto the mat and kick it out. From here, bring your big toes to touch. Your knees can go wide or stay together, and fold forward for Balasana, child's pose. We're gonna take a few breaths here. If you want to continue to get a bit more of a stretch, if you're not feeling this stretch in your hips or your side bodies or your arms, you can bend your elbows, bring your hands to prayer, and bring your thumbs to the base of your skull. And push your head against your thumbs, push your thumbs against your head so that you're working out your triceps and you're getting a nice neck stretch as well. Or go for traditional Balasana and just let your arms extend out in front of you. And we're gonna take 3 breaths here. Three breaths to come back to your intention. Of health, of wellness, whatever it is that you need most in your life right now, you are able to create that, to begin the creation of that. Allow this class, this movement on your mat, to be your catalyst. So from our Balasana, extend the arms out in front of you if they're not already there in traditional Balasana, and then flatten your palms. Bring your elbows closer so that you can bend them at a 90-degree bend, and then just lay all the way down to your belly, coming into a Sphinx pose. So you're gonna bring a lot of space between your feet. They can even go as wide as your mat. And your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders here. Spread your fingers really, really wide. Roll your shoulders back and just look forward. So this is a really nice chest opener, and we're actually contracting the shoulders behind us, so we're stretching the shoulders here as well. It might not seem like it, but we are, and we're also doing some work on the lower back, building a 6-pack for the back. One more breath. And relax. Now we're gonna bring the hands underneath the shoulders, and your forehead's gonna come down to the mat. Sorry, my mermaid hair is getting in the way. Okay, forehead down to the mat. Bring the feet together if you can. Again, lower back pain, keep the feet apart, but not as wide as your mat. Not like Sphinx pose, just a couple of inches between them. But ideally bring them together like the tail of a snake. Exhale everything out into the earth. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, engage the core, and slowly rise up for Cobra pose. Exhale, just twist and look over the right shoulder.
Inhale, center. Exhale, look over the left. One more round. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist over right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist over left. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Parvatasana, mountain pose. Take a breath. Inhale, extend right leg behind you. And exhale, just slowly, slowly bend the right knee, bring it to your chest, hinge forward, and then bring that right foot in between your hands at the top of your space. Drop your back knee down. And flatten that left foot on the mat. Inhale, we're just gonna straighten out that front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. You can even tuck the toes towards the face on the right foot. Exhale, bend. Come back to a 90-degree bend in your front knee. Tuck your back toes, and then just bring your left foot to meet your right. This is for the shoulders, Nile. So you're gonna bring your hands underneath your feet for gorilla pose. Bend the knees, head hangs heavy. Exhale everything out. Inhale, straighten the legs out and pull those shoulders open. Pull those shoulders open. One more breath. Bending the knees and then straightening the legs out. Bend the knees. Keep the right hand underneath the right foot. Release the left foot from over top the left hand. Straighten the left leg, bend the right knee, and on an inhale, lift that left arm high. And then switch. So bend your left knee, straighten your right leg out. So right leg is straight and left arm is high. Take a breath in. And exhale, let's switch. So bring the left hand underneath the left foot, release the right hand, straighten the right leg out. Left leg is bent. Inhale, lift your right arm high, and then switch your legs. So right knee bends, left leg straight. One more inhale. And exhale. Release the left hand, so both of your hands are out from underneath your feet. Step back, come into a high plank. And our last flow, our last vinyasa. So give it everything you've got, all of your intention here in this flow. Drop down to knees, chest, chin, Guru Namaskara. Straighten the legs out, forehead down. Inhale, rise, cobra. Stay here for 2 breaths. Option to go for those twists, looking over the shoulders, or to just stay at your center, to feel centered in your wellness, in your health. One more breath, either going for the twist or staying in stillness in your Bhujangasana. Exhale, release down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Parvatasana. And let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg behind you. Exhale, nice and slowly as you can. Bring your left knee to your chest, hinge forward, and then bring that left foot in between your hands at the top of your space.
Drop down your back knee. If you can, tuck that foot or keep your toes tucked, whatever feels good for you. Inhale, straighten your front leg out. You can flex those toes towards your face if it feels good. Exhale, fold forward. Getting deep into that hip flexor. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, fold. Come back to your 90-degree bend. Lift those back toes and step forward. Right foot meets the left. Let's go for a happy baby pose. So grab opposite elbows with opposite pinkies and pull your elbows towards the earth. Let gravity help you in opening the back of your shoulders here. Head hangs heavy. And you can rock side to side. Whatever feels good. 2 more breaths in your ragdoll pose. One more breath. Exhale, release, hands down on either side of your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. And exhale, fold, bend your knees and come all the way down to your seat. I'm just gonna see where we're at. Hello, guys. How are you? Okay, so from here we're gonna make our way onto our back, but first we're just gonna do a teeny bit more core. Oh my gosh, my hair's killing me. Just a teeny bit. So bend your knees in front of you, feet are flat on the mat, and bring your arms out on either side, palms facing up. Spine is straight. A lot of my friends at home know that I have a really bad tailbone from the 2 times that I've broken it, so I have to put something underneath me for this Navasana boat pose that we're about to do. If you have tailbone pain, grab a blanket because we're about to go on a trip and go into our ship. Okay, bring your arms out on either side of your legs. Inhale, lift those legs. You can play with straightening one and then the other. If you can, I'm totally gonna fall. You can straighten both. Just make sure that your spine is nice and straight. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot on the hips. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, lower down, but not all the way, and exhale, come back up. Inhale, open and lower. Exhale, come back up, knees to chest. 4 more, inhale. Exhale. 3, 2, and you know where I'm going with this. Last one, hold here for 5. I'm doing it too. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down to your back. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Give yourself a ton of love. Sneak some kisses in there. Ooh. Love yourself so much, so deeply, so that you can love the rest of the world. Send that love out. So give yourself a nice tight hug. Squeeze everything you can. Squeeze your arms, your toes, your fingers, your nose. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, release into final Shavasana. corpse pose. Deepen your breath. Close your eyes. And now allow your focus to come to relaxation. Allow your intention, your attention, to be solely on your breath. As you inhale, feel your chest rising, your heart opening. And as you exhale, feel release of tension from the shoulders, from the jaw, from the forehead, from the mind. And just allow yourself these next few minutes to be here in this quiet, calm space. And know that if at any time in these coming weeks or months you become overwhelmed, it becomes too much, that you can come back right here to your breath, to your home. Keeping your breath nice and long, I want you to bring your focus to your roots. I want you to visualize a golden light starting at the tip of your toes. And feel this light, this tingling sensation making its way up your feet, your ankles, dancing up your legs, encircling your knees and your thighs. Feel this light coming to your core, grounding you down. Feel this light making its way up in a playful notion towards your sacral. Inviting you to find joy and pleasure even in dark times, knowing that pain and suffering is not the absence of joy. Now feel this light making its way up your core, towards your chest, going past your solar plexus, igniting this fire, this light that's inside you, reminding you of the passions that you have and your ability to complete them. Feel this light making its way up, still encompassing your heart, going deep into your heart so that light is pulsing through your veins, going down your shoulders, down your arms, into the palm of your hands. And feel this light on each and every fingertip. Come back to heart center, to your anahata, and allow this light to continue its way up the chest, up towards the throat, to your vishuddha, washing away any insecurities, any doubts, and revealing the truth, your truth, and your ability to share and speak that truth with the world. Feel this light making its way up your face, picking up the corners of your mouth into a smile for gratitude. Gratitude for this here, this now, this present moment. This light continues moving up, fluttering by the eyes, coming to the middle of the forehead, to your third eye center, awakening and opening your vision, your ability to see the truth. And finally, feel this light coming to the crown of your head, your 1,000-petal lotus flower blooming and opening, encircling your entire body from the tip of your head to the tip of your toes in warm, white light. You are light. You are love. Allow your next breath, without losing this sense of light, to bring gentle movements back into your physical body, starting by tingling your fingers and your toes. Maybe making small circles with your ankles and your wrists. And on an inhale, lifting your arms high above you and behind you so that you can get that final body stretch. Stretching and opening every fiber, every inch of your being so that you may love every fiber, every inch of your being. Now slowly and intentionally make your way over to one side of your space or the other, whichever is calling to you. And without losing this comfort or bliss, make your way up to a comfortable seat so we can close our practice exactly where we began. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to heart center. And we'll just close our practice with one Om. Take a deep inhale. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center. The light in me truly recognizes, honors, ignites, but most importantly reflects the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Okay, thank you everybody. Wow, that was really long. Sorry, everybody. Lost track of time. But thank you so much for coming. I'm really new to this, but I'm really excited to keep going. So any and all feedback is really appreciated, and all the likes and shares so that we can spread this worldwide and just send healing out to the world. Health and wellness, our intention. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Namaste.